Okay, so here, let me try and continue this. So here we have the 33. 3 is C. It's the third letter of the alphabet, yeah? So 333 would be CC. Okay? Now, I think I said this in the earlier video. When you listen to for those of you in the United States and those of you that are in England or wherever, our national anthem says, "From sea to shining sea." Okay, so that would be 3-3. It's a parallel dimension, but this dimension may not be that far away. A matter of fact, it might be so close that you can't see it because it's being hidden right in front of our face. And let me show you why I believe this might be the case. 1 second. Let me just grab that. Okay. This is very important that you get this, because this is from some New Age bullshit. If you can't read it, you'll have to blow up your screen. It says, and yes, it will be proven to you shortly. So for those of you that are interested, we ask that you pay special attention to the Egyptian discoveries, to the archaeological newspapers, and such informative channels for the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Sphinx. Yes, the Sphinx are hidden codes, hidden information in the Sphinx that are going to be unearthed, for they are below the Sphinx, and below the Sphinx there's a gateway into another dimension. Before we go any farther, and they go and they say that I'm wrong in this article, that is hell. Okay? Hell. It's you can go ahead and go there if you want to. That's fine with me. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just enlightening you to the fact that it's hell. And when I say enlighten, I don't mean like in brilliant, like the way that David Icke would have you believe. It says, yes, that is correct, that there is, and we repeat this to you again, an entryway into another dimension. A dimension is guarded by souls that dwell within. So now he's using the word soul. Okay? Who are the caretakers of the earth. No, they're entombed there. It's called Tartarus. Yes, indeed it is true. There are those souls who are living deep in the earth's fields. Yes, and guess why they're there? And they are taking care of the earth from within. And that's why you've been hearing stories of the underworld. Yes, let me just finish. However, it is not what you were told. It is not hell at all. And we repeat that these souls are taking care of the earth's energy, good guys, so that it can stay intact. Well, let me repeat. Jerry Seinfeld in the show Seinfeld, on multiple occasions, talks about a place called the Bizarro World, where everything is backwards. Okay? So if you want to run down here into this place with the advice from David Icke of love and light, remember, it's the Bizarro World, so everything is backwards. What you'll really be running into is darkness. And what is the word love backwards? It's evil. So, if you want to be conned by this New Age bullshit, see, you know what your soul is? It's a form of energy. Okay? It's a form of energy. All you got to do is go watch the movie 9, and I don't mean the one that I showed you guys earlier. It was like a little animated thing. There was a thing that was running around and was grabbing the souls off of these little guys, and it was using them for fuel. Okay? It was using their souls for fuel. When you use something for fuel, it's being burned, it's being consumed. This is not a game. I'm trying to tell you people, this stuff is for real. You know, McCleary talks about being humble. I agree with that, but I got a different word for it. It's called repentance. You know, he's saying he's using it in a different facet. I get it, but this other reality where this stuff is coming from, this parallel world, is that world right there. It's real, but it's not. In other words, as far as I know, we might all be down there right now, and we're just up here right now, be given the opportunity to do the right things. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm trying to do the best that I can to open people's minds up that you're being conned. I'm not asking you to fall down and worship Jesus and kiss the ground and all that. Jesus didn't even say worship him, nor did he say go to church. You know, there's a right way to do things and a wrong way. All I'm trying to do is get people to pay the fuck attention. It's become more than obvious at this point that a con game is being played. And the only thing I can refer back to is the biblical knowledge I have, because there's nothing else to fall back on. It's the only thing that explains the way things work here. Why do you think they keep pushing this love and light crap? Did you ever think about that? Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He never said he was the light. Nor will you ever see a picture of Jesus in a black robe. To the best of my knowledge, he was never painted in a black robe. They do try and put him in a red and a blue. And although I know that Jesus doesn't look like it, it doesn't bother me. I get the intent. The bottom line is the parallel world, in my opinion, is hell. Okay? And a lot of the people that are walking around up here are nothing more than just projections of those souls. It could very well be what every one of us is. And so, maybe, so the things that are happening aren't happening the way that they appear to be, but they're happening in one form or another. And it would make perfect sense why the parents of Sandy Hook would be so grateful as to give their kids up. I mean, if this is it, Earth is a form of hell. I've said that before. But there's different levels to this thing, I'm sure, just like there's probably different levels to the existence of heaven. But, I'm not going to get into that because it's not what I'm trying to show you here. The 33, you got one that Israel, right? Funny, right? One that Israel, and I don't mean that like Israel, but that's what they're claiming they are. And then you got the one that's fake. So from sea to shining sea, see the word? Shining sea. You're back into that light. And I'm not talking about the light of knowledge. I'm talking about the light of deception. Because you can have light and you can have darkness. And the light can be fraudulent, yet the truth can be found in the dark. See, I know it's confusing, but if you think about it, the guy that's standing there telling you here's love and light is the guy that's trying to stick it up your ass. We don't live in a world of love and light. We live in a world of darkness and pain. There's no such thing. You will not change this place because it is what it is. You can change, but you will never change this place. And if this place is any type of school whatsoever, you better take fucking advantage of it while class is still in session. Because I got a feeling, and I'm not trying to be funny here, that the bell is about to ring. So I'm just telling you, they've worded stuff for you to find out, but you have to dig for it. Why did they say, in our anthem, Purple Mountain Majesty, Purple Mountain? Well, why don't you just say, Purple Rain? And I don't mean like the shit that fall from the sky, I mean purple rain. Purple Mountain Majesty, from sea to shining sea. It's all very sordid. But there's something that's supposed to be learned here. And if you don't learn anything, well, just think about it.